I started going to the Malone Center because Dania came to my school when I was about 4 or 5 months pregnant. She came to talk to me about breastfeeding, and before I was pregnant, I didn't really know anything about breastfeeding. I didn't know all the benefits. I just thought it was food. So she's really opened my eye to that. I have been breastfeeding for almost a year. It'll be a year on August 12th, and I plan on to keep breastfeeding until he's 2 or until he wings off it. Dania has really helped me with breastfeeding when he was younger, especially a newborn, because I didn't know what I was doing. I was a new mom. I was 17. I was scared, and I was scared for him to breastfeed because I thought it would hurt. I obviously didn't breastfeed before, and she has showed me exactly what to do and how to hold him, how to sit upright for it not to hurt, because at the end of the day, breastfeeding should not hurt. You should feel nothing. He turned about 4 months, and I did want to quit. I was discouraged. I wasn't motivated. I told Dania, I opened up to her, told her what was wrong and how he was hurting me and how I was just letting it happen because he was getting food, and at the end of the day, I wanted to feed my baby. And she just kept telling me how proud she was of me, how she was in the same boat when she was 15. And she actually came to my house one day because I told her I was going to quit. So she said she was on the way. And an hour later, she was knocking on my door, trying to help me, showed me the exact way I should be doing it and how to do it with a pillow, because I wasn't doing it with a pillow because I thought I didn't need it. But at the end of the day, I did need it, because it was his positioning that was all wrong. So now breastfeeding just comes natural to me now, and when he's hungry, I just know exactly what to do because of Dania helping me, taking me to her support groups. And when I first started going there, it was just me and her, which I liked because I love that one-on-one communication, that one-on-one talking, and just bonding with her, connecting with her. She's like a big sister. She never judges at all. Like, you can tell her anything. It could be the worst thing you've done in the world, and she will find the best possible way out of it. She will encourage you to keep fighting, to keep going, and that's really what her groups have taught me. When I first got pregnant, I was all alone. I was scared. My former foster family that I was with, when we found out I was pregnant, they didn't want to have a teen parent in the house. They didn't want to have a baby. So I found Carrie, who is my foster mom now. Well, she had guardianship of me now. So I found her, she found me when I was pregnant. She told me that I was only supposed to stay for 2 weeks, and a year and a half later, I'm still in the same house. She has gone out her way to text Dania, to tell Dania how my day is, how I was doing, and Dania has been texting my foster mom back and forth from how's breastfeeding going, how are the other kids, because I do have 3 other siblings in the house. So Dania, it's not just about breastfeeding for Dania, it's about the whole family. So that's really why I do love her and why I appreciate her, because I live all the way in Roca and her groups are in Lincoln. So when I didn't have a car, she took the time out of her day to drive all the way to Roca, which is about 45 minutes from the Malone Center. She picked me up and dropped me off back at home, which is really nice for girls who don't have transportation. She's just amazing. The best piece of advice I would give to a teen mom or any mom would be that the Malone Center is one of the best allies you can ever have, because a baby is frustrating and a baby is hard, but the Malone Center just never gives up on you. They know that it's frustrating, and they try to ease some of that off your shoulder so you're not the only one having to deal with a new baby. And it's not just about the baby, it's about you and the baby. And they're mostly focused on the bond that you have with your child, because at the end of the day, that's the best thing you can ever have. Mama. That's all I got.